Today our topic is how to make peace with impermanence. Life is full of changes, and nothing stays the same forever. This idea can feel scary or sad, but it is also a natural part of being alive. Impermanence means that everything around us, including ourselves, is always shifting, growing, or fading. The seasons change, people come and go, and even our feelings and thoughts are never fixed. Learning to accept this can help us live more peacefully and find joy in the present moment. The first step to making peace with impermanence is understanding that it is not something to fight against. It is not an enemy. Impermanence is simply the way life works. Think about a tree. In spring, it grows new leaves. In summer, it is full and green. In autumn, the leaves turn colors and fall. In winter, the tree rests, waiting for spring again. The tree does not resist these changes. It flows with them. We can learn from this. When we try to hold on to things that are meant to change, we create suffering for ourselves. Imagine holding a handful of sand. If you squeeze it tightly, the sand slips through your fingers. But if you hold it gently, you can keep it longer. Life is like that sand. When we cling too tightly to people, moments, or things, we lose them faster. But when we hold them with an open hand, we can enjoy them while they last. This does not mean we should not care about anything. It means we should care deeply, but also let go when the time comes. Letting go is not easy. It takes practice. One way to practice is by noticing the small changes in your life. Pay attention to how your thoughts and feelings come and go. Observe how the weather changes from morning to night. Notice how your relationships grow and shift over time. By becoming aware of these changes, you start to see that impermanence is not something to fear. It is just a fact of life. Another way to make peace with impermanence is to focus on what you can control. In life, there are many things we cannot change. We cannot stop time, we cannot control other people, and we cannot always avoid pain. But we can control how we respond to these things. Stoicism, an ancient philosophy, teaches us to focus on our own actions and attitudes. The Stoics believe that while we cannot control what happens to us, we can control how we react. This idea can help us face impermanence with strength and calm. For example, if you lose a job, you might feel upset or scared. These feelings are natural, but you can choose to focus on what you can do next. You can look for new opportunities, learn new skills, or take time to reflect on what you really want. By focusing on your actions, you take back some control in a situation that might feel out of your hands. Another important way to make peace with impermanence is to practice gratitude. When we appreciate what we have right now, we worry less about losing it. Gratitude helps us see the beauty in the present moment. Think about the people you love. Instead of worrying about losing them someday, focus on the joy they bring you today. Tell them how much they mean to you. Spend time with them. These moments are precious, and gratitude helps us cherish them. Gratitude also helps us see that even when things change, there is always something to be thankful for. Even in difficult times, there are small blessings. Maybe it is a kind word from a friend, a beautiful sunset, or a moment of peace. By noticing these things, we remind ourselves that life is still good, even when it is hard. Meditation can also help us make peace with impermanence. When we meditate, we learn to observe our thoughts and feelings without holding on to them. We see that they come and go, like clouds in the sky. This practice helps us understand that everything is temporary, even our emotions. When we feel sad or angry, we can remind ourselves that these feelings will not last forever. This does not mean we ignore our emotions. It means we do not let them control us. By observing them, we can respond to them in a calm and thoughtful way. Another way to face impermanence is to embrace the idea of growth. Change often brings new opportunities. When one door closes, another opens. This is not always easy to see in the moment, but over time, we can look back and see how certain changes led to something better. For example, a broken relationship might lead to personal growth and new friendships. Losing a job might lead to a new career that is more fulfilling. By seeing change as a chance to grow, we can face it with hope instead of fear. It is also important to remember that impermanence is what makes life beautiful. If everything stayed the same, life would be boring. The fact that moments are temporary makes them special. Think about a beautiful sunset. It is so amazing because it does not last. If the sky stayed that way forever, we would not appreciate it as much. The same is true for the people we love and the experiences we have. Their impermanence is what makes them precious. Finally, making peace with impermanence means accepting that we are part of something bigger. We are not separate from the world around us. We are connected to nature, to other people, and to the flow of life. When we see ourselves as part of this bigger picture, we feel less alone. We realize that change is not just happening to us. It is happening to everyone and everything. This can help us feel more at peace with the ups and downs of life. In conclusion, making peace with impermanence is not about giving up or not caring. It is about learning to live with an open heart and an open mind. It is about appreciating what we have while we have it and letting go when the time comes. It is about finding strength in the face of change and seeing the beauty in the flow of life. By practicing acceptance, gratitude, and mindfulness, we can face impermanence with courage and grace. Remember, life is not about holding on. It is about learning to let go and finding peace in the journey.